Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. We're back in Pine Valley Zoo and I've had a good suggestion from one of you. I think it was Gardening for Health and Wellbeing. You keep coming up with great suggestions, so thank you very much for that. And you talked about this, the path system here. Now this was a couple of episodes ago, so obviously I since recorded an extra episode where I put this pathway in. And I do quite like the structure of this path, but I wasn't quite completely happy with it, and you suggested having some sort of a tiered pathway coming up here with some more cafes and things, and I really like the idea. Oh, you also said about having the peafowl walking around. Now is that I can't remember if that's, is it peacocks? Are they in the game? I can't remember. Indian peafowl, that's it. Yeah, the peacocks. Yeah, that's what we call them in England anyway, peacocks. Okay, so I love the idea of having these walking around, but I need more of an area for that. So what I'm thinking is I'd like to do a pathway coming off of this bit here and coming out into the land here, and have a small cafe area. So some kind of a gridded area with some some seating on, and then some toilets and restaurants, shops maybe, that sort of thing in here somewhere, and then have a habitat around the outside, sort of coming down in sort of a big U shape like that with something in. Not sure what that'll be yet. And then trying somehow to get the guinea fowl to be able to walk around in here. So what I'm thinking is maybe have another staircase coming off from the top here and down and joining this side of whatever I build here. So this is what I'm thinking, is sort of creating almost like a mirror of this on this side, but with some restaurants and stuff in, something like that. So I'm going to have a go at that. I've also had a thought about a viewing area here above the track here, because it sort of occurred to me that you can see all this bottom area, and from here you can not, well, you can't really see a lot. You can't really see the other pool over here, or any of this area here with the feeder. And from up here it's a bit distant. So what I was thinking is, if I took a pathway off of here and brought it up over the track and created a viewing platform just up here somewhere, I think this would be a lovely spot where you could come and stand and see a bit more of the enclosure and get a different view of this bit as well. But it's not too intrusive on the bears because you're up above them, and the bears have also got all of this around here, which is always going to be their secret area. So I'm not too fussed about having all of it on view for the public. I want most of it to be viewable, but not all of it. So that's what I'm thinking there. And I'm also just briefly going, actually I'll do this now, I'm going to connect this up, because I want this to actually be a usable thing, and at the moment it's not. How do I edit this? It's already open. How do I... here we go. Place the entrance. Right, so let's get the entrance in. Let's get the exit over here. And then this is just temporary really. I'm not going to worry too much about how I'm connecting this lot up at the moment. I'll just do what I have to really, just to get it connected, because I'll worry a bit more about that later on. And let's get... There's not a lot of different patterns for the queue, is there? Let's just get a basic queue along there for now. And then, does that mean I can now open that? Station 8 open, yes, good. So hopefully that means that we'll get people actually getting on and off of the train up here as well. Cool, okay, well let's start then, shall we? Let's do this. So it is going to be a bit of a pathing episode. I know I said I'd do a lot of this off camera, but I've only just sort of had this idea suggested to me, and I quite fancy trying it. Oh, look at that. Straight away it's gone wrong because I can't build off of here. Hang on. I need it to tunnel. It's not going to let me tunnel, is it? Wow, that's not a good start, is it? Oh, look, I can come from this one. How on earth is it going to let me build off of that? It's barely going to... Hang on. I've got to get it in just the right position, otherwise it's not going to work. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I can't get it. Where is it? Oh, that's being really awkward, isn't it? There we go. Okay, fine. I'll build off of that one. That looks kind of cool, actually. I don't mind that. Let's bring it out to there. Now I want to see if the easiest way of doing this will probably be as a grid, because that means I can kind of bring it out like this as well. Let's have a think. How do I want to do this? That's as far over that way as I want it to go. Do I want it to go back into here? Yes, probably. Something like that. No, let's not take it that far in. That was a bit too far. I think the restaurants probably want to be on that corner there. Let's take it. Let's see. I've got to work out where this is going to come down and meet it as well. Okay, that's a decent size. I don't think I want to go any bigger than that. I could be tempted to try and do another pathway coming down here as well. I like to give people lots of options when it comes to pathways. I don't think it's going to quite connect up properly if I do this, but let's just oh, I have such issues with these pathing systems. There we go. Let's take this just down. I just want to see where this connects to, if at all. Okay. Oh, okay, look at that. Actually, that does work. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm not sure how the guinea fowl are going to walk around in this. I guess I could just use this barrier and have them just walking around. See now, yeah, and now that you've got the whole no escape thing, it gives you a lot more options to have animals just walking around the pathways, which I've never really thought of doing before, but I do kind of like the idea. Right, where can I take this pathway? Kind of hoping up there somewhere like that. Oh, look at that. That actually worked. Oh, that's pretty much spot on as well. I'll tell you what, no, I'm just gonna undo that. I'm just gonna keep this path straight. Hang on. Let's get this right. I think, yeah, it looks better if I blend it like that. That looks much better. Wow, I mean, that's a hell of a staircase, isn't it? But it is the only way of getting up and down this mountain, really. That is quite an epic pathing system I've got going on there. Alright, well, I don't know if this is going to look any good, but I'm just going to keep going with it, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Look, people are coming up to use the train now. That's good. Although we've got two trains sitting there, which isn't so good. But hopefully, are these people actually coming up here to go on it? Or are they just looking? No, they're just looking. That's a bit odd. Okay. Let's roll with the punches, shall we? And see what we can do. So let's just try and see if we can fit some shops into here. How about a hot dog stand? See, I'm thinking I might even be able to sort of get them all going down here as well, potentially. I don't know if this is... Yeah, look, see, I can just about get one in here. It's going to be tricky, I would say, to blend stuff in. See, I wonder... Yeah, look, you've got to go quite low down there to get it underneath that. So the problem is you don't want it right next to the pathway, because you end up with people just queuing right on the pathway. which you don't want. But I tell you what, I could, let's just put that down in there and see what I can do. That could look kind of cool down there, really. Depends if I can get a pathway to connect it or not. Why won't that let me go straight? Honestly, the pathing in this game. Just go in a straight line. That's all I want. I don't know why it's trying to curve that. Okay, is it going to let me... Oops. Train too uneven. Okay. I guess I need the tunnelling turned on. No, that's... Now, why did it not let me raise that up? That is really odd that it's not letting me do that in a straight line. Oh, look, it lets me go curved. Which is not obviously what I want. I want it in a straight line. I don't think this is going to work, unfortunately. No. Okay. Scrap that idea. That's a shame, because that could have looked quite interesting if I'd managed to get that down there. Alright, well, let's see what we can do up here, shall we? So, we can at least get a couple in here. Let's do that. Let's get a drink one in. How about smoothies? How does that look? I might just want to move them. Ooh. I want to get them as even as I can, I guess. I'll have to do a load of sort of hiding of bits and pieces like that. That's fine. That's cool. I wonder if I can get some toilets in here. Do you know what? I may just extend the pathway here and have a shop and a toilet over here, actually. That might look nice if I can get this just right. So let's go with, what do we have? Hats. Ah, balloons. Everyone loves balloons. Okay. Ooh, right. It's not letting me go very close to the stairs there, is it? That's a shame. So I've got to go... Okay, I've got to go all the way over to there. Okay. I can work with that. That's fine. So, if I just extend this once... Oh. Right, hang on. I'm just going to have to play around with that. Okay, that's cool. Now, hopefully these can just connect in like that. Okay, there we go. So we've got toilets, we've got a shop, and we've got a food and a drink. I hope our vendors come back. Someone also mentioned that I'm going to need another staff room in this area. So, which is true, I will need another staff room. So I will probably get another staff room over here somewhere. Actually, let's just have a look. I don't know, because I've got lots of the options turned off. I don't really know if they even use the staff rooms. I'll be honest, I'm really not sure. But these look really cool, so I don't mind having stuff like this in. In fact, do you know what? Let's just plonk that down there for a second. I'm just going to get rid of this hut and put in a proper one. So let's maneuver this so that it's near the train. I kind of like the idea of the train going right along behind it. So something like that. And then let's get a keeper hut as well. I like these little wooden keeper huts. I don't mind using the odd in-game thing like this. You know, I don't need to personalise everything that I put in the park. There we go. Obviously I'll do a whole load of decorating on that later on. Including recovering the train track. Okay, that's fine. Right. Oh, this is looking quite epic over here now, isn't it? This is good. Right, are my vendors coming back? Not sure where my vendors are. Lots of people running this way, which is good. I'm assuming that's because of the new shops that I've put in. People want to come and eat and drink. Right, there we go. A couple of vendors in there. Good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can work with this. I'm going to look at, just before I do all the decorating, I'm going to look at getting the peacocks in. So I guess I need to kind of come from here and bring it out. Not sure quite where their border is going to go. Something like this, I suppose, and up the side here, because then eventually this will form the side of the next habitat as well. So something like that, and then along the back here, I'll bring that right up to there, and then up the hill, and then let's bring it across here, and I'll take it so that they can actually use sort of this area here potentially as well. Let's take it down and join, whoops, let's join it to there. I need a gate of some sort. Let's get a small gate put in. Yeah, I guess just a small gate put in here would make sense. Yeah, let's just get the basic structures in and then see what happens. Right, so is this a habitat? Is it working as a habitat? Yes, it is. Good. Wow, it's going to be very interesting to see how this works. It may be, because obviously I'm going to do a lot of rock work and stuff, it may be that I have to, like, for them to be able to use this bit, I'll have to create a rock pathway for them to come off of here and over to here somehow. Not sure. I guess I just need to get the animals in and see what happens. Let's just see if I can. Is that not gonna really? You're not gonna. Oh, you're not even. Hang on. Are you trying to tunnel? Is that why? Yeah. There we go. Right. Right, let's have a look at some animals then. Let's get some peacocks. I'll get 4 of these to start with and just see what happens. This is going to be interesting. Just speed the game up and let them come in, and then I'll be able to tell where they can roam and where they can't. Oh good, look, people are actually coming on and off of the train. I may just need to change some of these settings. Like how long it waits for. I don't know if you can change that, can you? No, it doesn't seem like it. What are people thinking? Really good value, that's because it's free. It was quite quick. Train has a great looking queue, but this one doesn't. Okay, how are we getting on here? Aha! We have a couple of peacocks. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at this area. Oh yes, look at that. This is great. So they can wander all under here. They can come up onto the pathways up the top here. They can't get over here yet, so that's an issue. Like I said, I'll probably have to create a little walkway for them. But that's really cool. I like that. I don't mind that they can't come up this way because I don't really want them up here, because there's going to be something here, maybe a lynx or something I'm thinking of putting into a habitat on that side. But I do like that they can just wander freely around here. Oh look, someone's let go of their balloon. That's a shame. People are stopping and looking at the peacocks. That's good. I'll have to keep an eye on them. Let's get some more. Oops, wrong one. Oh look, you got a couple of nice gold ones there. Let's get some more. Let's have lots of these walking around. Obviously I'll have to create them a little bit of shelter as well somewhere. Excellent. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't know where to start now. So I don't want to do all of this with rocks. I don't want the whole thing looking big and rocky. Oh look, we have got a peacock walking up on the steps over here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I want to do some of this with some in-game wall pieces. Certainly, I think around here, this raised up area. So let's have a look at that first. Let's go into our walls. Let's see what wood ones we have. Yeah, see, I quite like that one. There is a log one, but I've never really liked the look of the log one. That's the wrong sort of wood. Bamboo, no, it doesn't quite match the look that I'm going for. Again, this is a lovely piece, but it's I don't think that's the right kind of look. Although actually, do you know what, it's a kind of a modern look, isn't it? So possibly. I do like this one sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't look so good. Sometimes it does. What do we think? I think that's the last one. No, there's this one as well. This one could look quite good if I get the right colour. Ooh, that's... Let's try this one actually. This has grabbed me a little bit. If I can position it right, I'm never too confident with these. Try and get it so it covers up this edge. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to angle this a little bit different, but let's go with it for now and do a bit of adjusting later on. And obviously, because I want it to poke up, because I want it to be like a little fence as well. Let's do that, and then let's bring it across. Right, how does this look? See if you can do this and use it as both a retaining wall here and a barrier fence up the top, then you're sort of solving two problems at once. Yeah, that's good. I like the height as well. I think this is a good safe barrier height, so that's cool. Look, our little guinea fowl are walking around with the public. That's pretty cool. Another one over here. I really like that idea. It's not something that I'd done before, and it hadn't occurred to me. So really, really big thanks to you for suggesting that. I think that's a really, really good idea. Yeah, really happy with that. Right, let's do some more of this on the other side as well. Actually, I wonder if this. Yeah, it should basically be spaced right for this to work. And then let's hopefully, what do we think? I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that side isn't going to work, unfortunately, but I can at least get, well, most of this covered like this and like that. So this, yeah, this bit is going to be trickier to finish off. I'll have to do something else in here, but you know, it's a good start. Yeah, I think I'll continue this, I think, with so let's leave that for a second, and then I think if I come back in with, I think this is the right angle. Okay, let's line this up. Try and get it to the right height and match it up with this. Cool, okay, let's see if this works all the way down here. does, it will look really nice, I think. If I can take this right down like that. But I still want, obviously I want it to still be open for the peacocks to walk over here. Right, now is this side going to work as well? I think it should do. Yeah, it should basically copy the other side. Just like that. Okay, excellent. Let's fill the gaps in. Yeah, I like this. I think this is going to look really good. And then obviously just, you kind of have to then just decorate around it and make it blend in with a bit of nature. But actually, yeah, that's a nice looking bit of wood. I like that. I like that a lot. And then obviously these little gaps and things I'll have to fill in with different things. I'll do maybe some rock work around the back of here. I might use this same wood actually on the shop buildings themselves. I think that will look good. I think I will do something similar here, because I do like the look of this as an edging piece. So let's come out of that and let's see about using it on this little staircase as well. I think I actually lined that one up perfectly so you can't see any of the edging of the, yeah, that's covered it up very nicely. So here, let's come up to here and see if I've lined this one up. I think it's still a bit of an angle. Let's just turn that a tiny bit. And how's the height looking? I think it needs to be higher. It's hard to judge. Let's just plop it in and see what it turns out like. So this one, obviously I won't be able to continue. So it will just be like that. And that's fine. I will then get the gaps filled in. Excellent. Yep, that looks nice. I like that. I'll probably do some posts at the ends. Make it look a bit nicer. Okay, and then if I duplicate that and use it up here as well, I reckon. Let's have a look. Let's try and line this up. Let's bring it down. What's the height looking like? Right, so it needs to come back here. I guess I just need to line it up to the edge of this, something like that. Just turn a little bit, got a little bit of the stairway showing through. Again, this corner here will get some sort of a post put on it to blend it all together. Yeah, there we go. That looks good to me. Right, that is coming together quite nicely. So obviously I'm going to have to do something different on these pieces. I wonder actually if it will work if I just put the railings on. Seriously? You're not going to let me put railings on that? Right, before, let's just, oops, got a guinea fowl disappearing under there, that's not good. Yeah, so the guinea fowl can't go through those railings. But actually, that's fine, because they can still get along underneath here. So That's fine. I want the railings. Okay, I'll tell you what I might have to just do then. I don't know why it's not letting me put the railings on there. Wow, that was not meant to do that. Okay, there we go. That worked. Whew, I'm glad that worked. I was a bit worried there. Great, so that's those railings done. That looks really nice actually, having the railings on a bit there. Now here, ooh, how am I going to do this? Because I do want the guinea fowl to be able to come over here. So, see if the railings go on here, which I think I do want because I think that looks nice. I'm probably going to have to create something up here for the guinea fowl to walk off over into this area. Unless there's some way of me making a tunnel for them. Let's think. It's a bit tight for them to come through here. Whether I can do... Yeah, I don't think I want to be that intricate. I think I probably do just want to have something over here where they can just walk off the side and make it over to this area. Let me just put a rock down for them and just double check that it works. So if I use one of these, let's get rid of that. This is all I'm thinking of, is just a really basic piece of rock like that that acts as a bridge. Now let's see if that has allowed them. Yeah, there we go. So now they can use that rock. They can come over here and they've got all of this area to explore as well. That's cool. Okay, happy with that. But obviously I just need to make sure that this works up here. So let's see if I can... See, I might have to just move it. Actually, that's a good spot just there. Look, if I have that there... So if I do that, it's a shame obviously that this bit here is not really gonna work, but let's think. If I bring that like that, do I need to just take that down a tiny bit? Yeah, I'll have to make a feature somehow there to highlight the fact that it's kind of a crossing for the peacocks to use. But that's good, they can get over there, that's the main thing. I can worry about the details later. But at the moment, yeah, the peacocks are wandering around really well, which looks great. And I've got a bit of space for them here as well, so I could create a small shelter for them there. Over here I can probably do some enrichment for them. Yeah. Right. Let's call it a day then, I think, for this episode. I feel like we've made some good progress here. This is a lovely idea and it's coming out quite nicely. There's going to be an escaping peacock there. That's not good. Yeah, there's going to be obviously plenty more that needs doing. But for now, that is looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite excited about all this. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, you can hit the like button for me. That would be really, really good. And hopefully you can join me again in the next episode. If you've got any thoughts or suggestions or criticisms, then please go ahead and post them in the comments. And hopefully I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, take care. Goodbye for now.